Beautiful people, welcome to Manners on the Go. I trust your week has been great. It's really nice of you to drop by this channel. Thank you for faithfully following the weekly broadcasts and for spreading the news. If it's your first time today, you're welcome. I can assure you that it's a great use of your time. There are many other videos that you'll find very useful here. Thank you all again. Today's episode is brought to you by the Building Practice Limited, a leading architecture and construction firm based in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you immensely for sponsoring this episode. The power of introduction is huge, and introductions in life and in business are often the start of something great. In my years as a corporate trainer and professional, I've seen that this simple yet important art can make even the finest of us struggle. For many people, it's usually a head-scratching moment. Today on Manners on the Go, I will give tips on how to introduce yourself to people. Let us begin from the basics. Every introduction begins with a name. So how do you say your name during an introduction conversation? Number one, it is my name is, not my names are. You are one person, and even if you have many names like me, yes, I was given 21 names at birth, a quarter of which I cannot remember. But if I were to mention all my names to you, it will still be my name is Tosin Monioluwa, etc. Babasanya Craig. Saying my names are is not a correct way to introduce yourself. Number two, do not add a title to your name when you're introducing yourself to someone. For example, I'll introduce myself to you as, hello, I'm Tosin Babasanya Craig, not I am Mrs. Tosin Babasanya Craig, not architect, not doctor, not apostle, not prophetess. I am Tosin Babasanya Craig. Notice, I said it is not necessary to add any title at all to your name when you're introducing yourself vocally. It may be different when you're filling a form. Number three, you should always introduce yourself starting with your first name. You see, your surname is acquired and should only come after your name. So it is not, I am Babasanya Craig Tosin. It's the other way around. Please note this. That being said, let's take the topic even further. Introducing yourself to someone does not mean that you're just telling them your name. A self-introduction is any form of interaction that tells who you are, what you do, and what others need to know about you. A good introduction will help new contacts learn the essential details about who you are. When you don't have a third party to do the job of introducing you, you must offer an informative self-introduction that's engaging and memorable. There are lots of different places and contexts where you might need to introduce yourself. Some of them are formal and some of them informal. Knowing your context and audience is very important. For example, you may not want to talk about your profession or education at a party, which you will necessarily have to do at a professional meeting. When you meet someone and you need to introduce yourself, begin with a hello for a formal setting or hi if it's informal. Say your name, just as I mentioned earlier, and if it's necessary, offer some suggestions on how you would like to be called. I will give you an example. I know my name is pretty long, so I may say to you, or to whoever I'm introducing myself to, hello, I'm Tosin Babasanya Craig. I know that could be a mouthful for you, so it's okay to call me TBC. It is important to make sure your introduction is relevant to the setting. If it's a professional setting or a professional audience, I'll go ahead to tell them about what I do. For example, hello, my name is Tosin Babasanya Craig, but you can call me TBC. I am passionate about best work practices and good behavior, and I use my YouTube channel called Manners on the Go to speak to these things. Every week, I speak to various topics on manners and civility. If it's a casual setting, you can pretty much freestyle based on who you are talking to. Today, let me give you some tips on how to introduce yourself in a professional setting. Number one, make your introduction relevant to the audience. Number two, introduce yourself beyond the title at work. Don't just stop at, my name is Tosin, MD CEO of Manners on the Go. Say what your contribution can be to them. I can coach your management trainees on soft skills at the workplace. Number 4, be authentic. Number 5, practice the mighty elevator pitch. Have it stored somewhere in your head so that you're never caught unawares. Number 6, control your body language. Maintain eye contact, smile, give a firm handshake, and speak with confidence too. Your ultimate goal should be to offer a proper self-introduction that's engaging and remarkable in a way that the other party will remember you the next time you meet. Enjoy the rest of your week and see you soon. Remember to share this with your friends. Goodbye.